Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce Sports tonight on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference. And, of course, the Rockets. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And, you know, for Houston, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them. And
there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Here's the starting group for Houston. DeJounte Murray is out there with Hakeem Olajuwon. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Williams at the fourth spot. And for Houston, you'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. So Doris, talking specifically about coaching. Is this the point in the season where a staff can try to light a spark under a player?
Yeah, a couple things to decide. That first, how is your team doing versus what you believe your ceiling is? And second, what kind of effort are you getting on a daily basis? We know these coaches. They are not afraid to light a fire when necessary. And sometimes, Kev, it's necessary. Big man Mark Williams finishing with authority. A little message along with that finish.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Lakers in L.A. Smith finds KD. Olajuwon with the block. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The screen from Thompson. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Here's Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon, and the rejection by Smith. And it's Houston on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Holiday, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Thompson sets the pick for Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Murray scanning the floor. Olajuwon on the wing. It's taken away by Smith. Murray against Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Murray with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Olajuwon up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Durant. And it's Smith missing. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Durant kicks to Holiday. Back to Durant. Smith for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Olajuwon. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. So it's the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it. We know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Just 2 to shoot. KD's shot is off. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Murray. Here's Dosunmu. Misses the 3.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Durant with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. The shot by Thompson, no good. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Alexander Walker finds Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And that one is good.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Houston needs to get a shot. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Los Angeles.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Now here's Murray. Still scoreless. Williams passes to Alexander Walker. Murray against Thompson. Fires from the line. Murray, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here is Olajuwon. After the made shot from KD. Count that one.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. That one misses for Olajuwon. Rockets trail by 6. Over in the corner, Shepard. Back to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Durant. For the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Murray. He has yet to score. Here's Olajuwon. That one's not going to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Pass to Eason. Back to KD. And here is Şengün. The shot comes out. Good D by Olajuwon.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Olajuwon drawn the double team. Murray the pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Dosunmu. Sengun covering.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Pass to Shepard. Williams against KD. And there it is for him.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's Murray. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. They get it back. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Murray. Tries yet again. The rebound by Shepard. KD on the wing. And he gets it to go from the corner. Now here's the 2-point Houston lead.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Olajuwon left side. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Snatched up. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, the big man, Mark Williams, his activity earns those second chance opportunities.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka.
Right now, the Twin Towers are killing him on the offensive glass.
Team and regroup. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Thompson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Shepard. Houston also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Williams. Haji Marshall comes in for Dosunmu. And Hawkins subbed in for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Scooped up Olajuwon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play.
The Rockets just cannot keep the dream off the glass right now.
Force him to the line.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
And of course, we
the bigs with Team Dream are killing him on the offensive glass.
But he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. Houston making some changes. Sengun comes in for Adams. And it's Green in for Landry Shamet. Both good from the line that time. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Harris against Murray. Pass to Sengun. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. There's Green with the 3. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
1:35 left in the first quarter.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here is Hawkins. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Right side Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Another miss by Houston.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
In the corner, it's Harris. 54 seconds left in the first. Now Eason. Nothing on the board. All 3 off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Pass to Olajuwon. Murray outside. Good on the triple. And Houston leads by 9.
Kind of a streaky outside shooter, but it's always a good sign when that shot is falling for Murray.
And a wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Houston, Luke Cornett is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Najee Marshall. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you guys.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Hawkins. Tries it from 19. And the slam by Williams. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Go ahead, big fella. Brush off that contact, Mark Williams. Nice finish.
Harris outside. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They set the pick. Van Vliet passes to Cornett. Count that one. Cornett's got his first points in this one.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is... why he is so good in pick and roll action.
Here's Şengün. Got a hand on it.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Marshall. Defense right on him. Back to Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Eason. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall sets a screen for Van Vliet. Pass to Hawkins. And here is Williams. Guarded by Green. It's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Van Vliet against Harris. Eason with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Houston leading by 6. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
Competitive toughness, heart. Fred Van Vliet, not an easy guy to deny.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Then for Houston, Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Marshall. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hawkins. For three, Okogie. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Van Vliet outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Cornette. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's Okogie. Defended by Dosunmu. Now Şengün. Thompson from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 5.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Cornette with it. Şengün's there. Cornette can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 5. Outside, KD. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this. And KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Olajuwon's checked in. Here's Alexander-Walker. Still without a basket. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant drives in. Pass to Şengün. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston leading by 3. Alexander-Walker passes to Van Vliet. Olajuwon outside. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Smith on the wing. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
And their front court has taken charge here. They are dominating the paint. The big fellas have just done the job.
Smith outside. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Williams finds Alexander-Walker. Olajuwon on the wing. Covered by Smith. From 15 feet away. And it's Houston with another.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Outside, KD. Here's Thompson. Paxson coming off the assist from KD.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And here is Van Vliet. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Olajuwon outside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Miami. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And Houston, they're on autopilot right now. They're a middle-of-the-road team that isn't getting any better or worse. And I think they may ride this one out all the way through.
Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Tari Eason. And then for Houston, Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Hawkins comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Murray. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Goes up to the stripe. And Williams throws it down.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Durant for 3. Durant cleans it from distance.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And getting a lane. Murray's so good at just finding the crack in the defense.
Left side Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Robinson's checked in for Williams. And so Adams nails both of them. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Houston moving it around. Robinson, a screen on Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his length, DeJounte Murray is a difficult matchup. Helps him get to that line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
That one misses. Rockets trail. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Robinson, a screen on KD. Now here's Marshall, defended by Durant. Pass to Olajuwon.
In the first half.
With the fadeaway. Rockets with the rebound. Outside Durant. Smith sets the pick for KD. It's good. This game is all even. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Murray. Now here is Olajuwon. Covered by Smith. Olajuwon inside. Working on Smith. Olajuwon, no good. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Hawkins. Jacks up a three. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Beyond the arc. Durant from distance. What a shot.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Marshall. Fires the three. Great D that time from Durant.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And stolen by Thompson. Over Robinson. Thompson misses. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot.
One takeaway is their work on the glass. They're playing mean, pushing guys around, high elbows. Nothing wrong with that. Watch out, camera guy.
Hey, we'll see if the refs agree with you in the second half. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented. And thus far, unstoppable.
Houston trails by 3. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The kick out to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Thompson. Pass to KD. It's stolen. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Durant gets to Holiday. side, KD. And Holiday has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Houston leading by 3. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. The offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Dosunmu. Clock at 4. Here's Olajuwon. They shoot again. Robinson missed it, even after all those chances. KD on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Off target with his 3.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Holiday rejected by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Durant. 16 points for him. To end the drought, using his length inside. Durant.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Murray outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Olajuwon inside. Covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 18 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Durant dishes to Thompson. Smith outside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Murray. Pass to Olajuwon. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
High post, KD. He's got 18. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Thompson passes to KD. In the corner, Şengün with it. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 11 points in the game.
Oh, good recognition there from Durant to kick it out to a ready shooter.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Smith. Shoots from 8. Hakeem Olajuwon again. Olajuwon.
Man, look at this. Man, that was beautiful. he just completely lost it with this dream shake. I don't know if it was a dream shake or a dream fake. He didn't even shake. He just faked him. Just bam. Slow motion. Look at my man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like he getting ready. Hey, may I have this dance? That's what he looked like. May I have this dance, my fair lady? Like, man. God, hey, he got his draws on that one. Beautiful move by Olajuwon.
One's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Durant, defended by Dosunmu. And the turnover again by Houston.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. Olajuwon on the wing, covered by Smith. Olajuwon, no luck. Rockets trail by 6. Smith wide open, he fired. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Murray, the pass to Olajuwon. Pass to Dosunmu. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Lots of room. The shot's good. Smith's got 8.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
And here is Dosunmu. Olajuwon, covered by Smith. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. 5th best, the Rockets.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Murray. And the shot goes down. He's got 12.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Murray outside. Olajuwon against Smith. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 12 now in this quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Smith outside. And Holiday kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston in the lead. Murray outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Tari Eason's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Outside Durant. To the middle. And Şengün comes it down.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Olajuwon outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. No good from outside. He gets trailed by 6. Here's Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Van Vliet with it. Here's Dosunmu. Off target from outside. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Robinson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
They've shown no let-up. penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And they'll get another chance. Okogie, the pass to Durant. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Thompson from long range. No good on that one. Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Hawkins. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okogie. Still yet to score. Durant kicks to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Clock up 2 there. And now just a 1-point Houston lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Van Vliet passing to Olajuwon. Inside. Slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
The Rockets shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. Durant inside. Marshall defending. The shot by KD. No good.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Olajuwon drawn the double team. Pass to Van Vliet. Now, here's Marshall. And it's off from 3-point range. We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. Okogie for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Okogie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for Houston, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Marshall. And here's Hawkins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Okogie. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. And it's Houston on the break. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope he can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's Thompson off the drive. Eason gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Olajuwon. The fadeaway. And Houston again with the bucket. Just 4 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Houston. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So on the floor for Houston, Robinson is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. Pass to Robinson. Back to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. They get it back. Robinson misses. The Rockets trail. Here's Okogie. Harris outside. And here is Şengün. Guarded by Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, there's some old school to Şengün. The pump fake fits right in with his game.
For your Rockets, Alperen Şengün.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
Houston making a switch. Williams is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Marshall. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Eason against Van Vliet. Eason's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Just 5 on the clock. Now Harris takes a 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Van Vliet outside. It's Hawkins on the wing. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Harris a screen on Hawkins. For 3, Okogie. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Eason. And it's good, 2 points. And it's a 6-point Houston lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To Okogie. Harris a screen on Hawkins. Here's Okogie. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, that is the kind of tough bucket they want to get from Josh Okogie. He just shakes off the contact and finishes strong.
Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Gary Harris.
Team foul.
Shoot 2.
He throw good, Van Vliet.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Durant's checked in for Green. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Harris. Durant kicks to Thompson. And the 3 off target.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
What a huge night for Mark Williams. He keeps on scoring. That 7-foot frame has proven. Problematic for the defense.
And here's Thompson. the corner, it's Eason. Sinks the three-pointer. Eason's got 11 in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Murray. That's tipped. Thompson in the corner. A shake. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Cornette. And he banks in the lane. And Houston leads by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Thompson up top, covered by Van Vliet. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. The shot, no good. Here's Murray. Here's Dosunmu. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the button.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Three features are incoming. Who wants one? You gotta get loud. Who wants a t-shirt? It's t-shirt time. Who wants one out there?
For the Rockets, Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Josh Okogie. Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Hawkins comes in for Dosunmu. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Houston's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Smith against Olajuwon. Over Smith. Olajuwon, no luck. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson finds Smith. Over Williams. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Murray outside. Olajuwon with a screen for Murray. Over Thompson. Another miss by Houston. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Houston. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Murray. And that one drops. And Houston leads by 4.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Van Vliet. Murray, the pass to Olajuwon. Over Smith. And it's Olajuwon missing.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Outside, KD. To take the lead, and it's Smith that time on the assist from KD. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, he'll be more in store.
Van Vliet finds Murray. Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Tough two from Durant.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Olajuwon against Smith. Olajuwon inside. Off the glass.
How about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
And stolen by Murray. Van Vliet takes it inside. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes.
That hurts.
To make the right call.
That's going to take one of the last two timeouts for Team Green, so this is the last situation that could hurt him.
It was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's checked in for Houston. Houston in the lead. Now Kevin Durant. Smith fires. The three doesn't go. For Houston, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Şengün against Olajuwon. From 11, Şengün with the rebound. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Olajuwon against Smith. Oh, the slam dunk.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Houston, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Durant. Williams with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Murray outside. All right, here's Williams. Pocket 6. That doesn't go, and a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Smith. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Murray with it. Olajuwon, left side. Smith there for the rebound.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith Jr. taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Murray got it to go off the glass.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for 2. Aaron Holiday.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Houston. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
is called by
Oh, man. Oh, the worst two in the NBA. He couldn't get one. Great play. Got him wide open. Oh, we called the perfect play. Got him wide open, but he did get his feet set behind that three-point line. Oh, that's killer. Let's take a look at this play. Because how many times do you get it wide open? Man, it's like he just lost his man. We called a double loop here for Murray. There's the first one. I should have gotten there, but he didn't get enough depth to hit the three-pointer. He should have popped out to the three-point line right here, but he's running but the play was designed to get a double loop to come back, so that's why he didn't do it. But I wish he had just ran that off and just come here. We'd have had it wide open. But the play runs beautifully. He gets lost. It's open, but he didn't get his feet set behind the three-point line. And I didn't have enough time to move back, so I know Durant's is gonna block the hell out of it. So, oh God, it goes in though. Great play, but
stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At block line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Took Murray after I didn't want to get that fifth foul, but right now.
Second one is good. They both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that 3-point line.
Murray fires away. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put out here home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out, played hard. Guys played together, and this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, what a barn burner of a game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Man, went down to the wire. Both teams were just battling all night long. 15 offensive rebounds for Team Dream, man. But I think they lost the game with the three-point line. Look at that. Man, Houston took 44 to make 12. We took 17, only made 4 tonight, and couldn't make the last one. They just couldn't get in the open. Houston did a good job defending defending the three-point line. They didn't really defend. They really didn't double team Olajuwon. Even though Olajuwon got off, they defended him without double teaming, and that really helped their defense because you see this Team Dream takes a lot of threes most nights, but not tonight, man. And the what else was a big issue too? The bench points came in too. We didn't get the bench point scoring from Team Dream. Hawkins usually comes in and provides a good lift off the bench offensively. And Houston won the fast break game. So, yeah. Man, neither team really had a big lead in this one. It was back and forth the whole night, man. As Hakeem comes home to Houston and leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. I tell you one thing, that Houston got lucky on that last play because we called a perfect play to get Murray an open three-pointer. He just didn't get his feet set behind the line. If, if he had just took one more step, bro, he would have had it. The game would have been tied. We'd probably be in overtime right now. Oh, man, but Hakeem Olajuwon comes back to Houston, gets 34, gets his jersey number, 34 points, 16 rebounds. Actually, he got look at the rebounding. 16 for Hakeem, 16 for Mark Williams, and 14 for Mitchell Robinson. So if you put so Olajuwon, along with Williams and Mitchell Robinson, basically had a Wilt Chamberlain night. They got Wilt Chamberlain numbers. Three guys got Wilt Chamberlain rebounding numbers. Three guys together to equal what Wilt usually does on an average night for Wilt Chamberlain in this series. But yeah, Williams with 6 offensive rebounds. Hakeem had 3. Mitchell Robinson had 4, but it just wasn't enough as the Houston team dream fall by 3 points tonight to the Houston Rockets, man. Houston just hit more threes. They got the Dream won the battle of the boards, the inside game, but they just I think it was the turnovers. They had more turnovers because in the game, because let's take a look back at this. Even though they won the rebounding battle, which is huge, you still lost the turnover battle. And those extra turnovers you make up, those are possessions too. And when you're scoring, look at that. They scored 12 points off of turnovers, man. You change that, they win this game by at least 10 points. There you go. That's the difference in the game. Turnovers. Because you got the rebounds. You killed them in the paint, but your bench didn't show up. And you turned the ball over too much, and they scored off of it. And you didn't score off as many of yours. Actually, yeah, 11 turnovers. So, yeah. So, Team Dream falls there. Let's just take a look at some of the highlights here. We'll start with Kevin Durant. This was a good one, wasn't it? Durant with the finger roll. That's some good defense. I don't know how he got through all that, man. You can't defend it no better than that. He still got through. Nah, he just good play by Durant, man. He's gonna get a shot block. He kicked it out to Şengün, who hit the big three. Durant flares out to the wing. Man, Durant did a good job passing out of double teams, as you're seeing here. They just hit a 30. What's that? A 29-footer. Nice relay pass to Durant in the corner. Let's take a look at Smith Jr. here. Yeah, a lot of big plays. Got out. Look at that. That right there on a fast break. Man. That play right there really hurt. Because that's the play that really put him up for good. That fast break when he hit that layup. Because Olajuwon had found Mitchell Robinson cutting back door, but Mitchell Robinson missed it. That set the fast break up. Here, I'll go ahead and show it to you guys right here on the shot chart. Or the score summary, I should say. It was this right here, because we can rewind this whole situation. See, we're posting up Olajuwon here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up a backdoor cut for Robinson, which I think is going to be a dunk. He should be able to go inside. And what I'm thinking is we get the ball in here. We'll have Mitchell Robinson cut baseline. If we can get the ball to him, he should be able to go up and power up on Kevin Durant underneath the basket. But didn't work out that way. He gets the cut. Cut works beautifully. He fights over. He's got the cut. Olajuwon hits him with the beautiful pass. That should be 2 points. But Mitchell Robinson just couldn't. He just didn't have enough gas, man. He couldn't finish it. He just couldn't finish it, and that sets off the fast break. And then that's the two. It's the old story. The two that you didn't get, and the two that they do did. Right here. And he passes it off to my man. Murray can't stop it. Jan, clean look. Bam. And that's the game right there. A 4-point swing. The two that you didn't get and the two that you gave up. And that was the game right there. Because the game was tied up. The game was pretty much tied up at that point. After that, they never looked back. So, yeah. Let's take a look here at some of the highlights from Olajuwon here. Hakeem played great, but he wasn't clutch down the stretch. I think he just got tired. You could tell he was getting tired. Some of those jumpers were just coming up. He was like catching the front of the rim. He wasn't even getting much lift on his jump shot at the post. Like I said, and keep in mind, man, they got some tough games coming up with Team Dr. J. We'll cover that here in the post-game show here, as they've got 3 straight games coming up next against Team Dr. J. It's like a little Subway series, and it's probably going to decide the Western Conference picture for the 3rd spot. We'll get to it right now, guys, since I just talked it up, because this is big. This is like you rarely ever see this. This is like something that you would see in baseball. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the standings real quick. With that loss, Team Dream now falls to 16-9, with Team J now at 17-7, just above them. So now with that, if you look here, guys, close. This Team Dr. J, they'll play them once here, 2 days off, then they'll play them again, day off, then they'll play them again here. And you can imagine how that's going to turn out in the standings, you see? Because, as we said before, you see it, teams are pushing, like, look where Team Diesel's at. Team Diesel is far and away, and Showtime for that matter, they're just leaving people behind. Like, to catch them, you got to play perfect basketball to catch them now. If you're at like Team J or Team Dream. Anybody below that, you can forget about it just about at this point. It's going to be hard to catch them unless they just collapse. But if, for instance, these next 3 games between Team Dr. J and Team Dream pretty much will decide who's going to probably end up flipping that spot. To say nothing of what the Mambas got going on. Because now the Mambas are in play now, along with the Warriors down there and the Clippers. So the next couple games in the Western Conference is going to be pretty interesting from the number 3 seed down all the way down to the Thunder. You're going to see a big shakeup, because let's just say if Team J wins all those games, well, they'll be up over 20. Plus they'll have the tiebreakers. They'll have a huge tiebreaker over Team Dream in any kind of tie scenario, which it wouldn't be because they'll already be by, like, at that point, 6 games, 7 games ahead at that point. So yeah. These next 3 games, it's like a little mini Subway series here. Like, man, 1, 2, 3 in a row. Then the Dream may have to play Wemby back to back. After that, then guess what? You got Chamberlain again. You got Chamberlain for the first time in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, Team Dream is going. They've been cruising along. They've been doing good, but now they got some adversity now. They got a little adversity, but they had adversity all season long. Remember, Olajuwon came in and got hurt in the 2nd game of the season. He's been playing hurt. Basically, look at all these losses they took early in the season. Olajuwon was playing hurt the whole entire time. But yeah, that's the situation with those guys, man. Team Dream takes a tough loss tonight on the road in Houston. Let's see who's up next, guys, as we continue this, man, crazy game, wasn't it? Oh, we got Showtime. Showtime taking on Devin Booker and the Suns coming up next in Las Vegas. So it'll be Magic and his boys. I gotta say, man, Showtime really hasn't been. They really haven't played anybody in a while. I think the last time Showtime was involved in a tough game, man, I'm trying to think. I think the last time they played, OKC. They played OKC. Yeah, they had 2 tough games against OKC, and they beat Team Kareem. But other than that, they really haven't played anybody outside of those 2 guys in a long time, since their last real hard matchup was probably against Team Chamberlain up here, which they beat. No, they lost to Team Chamberlain. They got destroyed by Team Chamberlain. Then they beat Team Dr. J. And they really haven't played outside of the OKC Thunder and then Team Kareem, which they lost to Kareem right here on a 1-point game, an absolute barn burner. They lost by 1 point. Kareem had 41 points and 18 rebounds in that game. They lost by 1 point. And Showtime, look at that. Showtime lost the game and shot 58% for the game. That's insane. That's insane. And they lost. Wow. They go back and watch that. My dang self. How the hell? Man, what the hell? How do you lose a game where you shoot 58%? That's amazing. But yeah. That'll be the next game coming up here, guys. Let's take a quick look here at Showtime's record in the Western Conference. They are sitting at 19-4, number 2 seed in the West, just behind Team Diesel, who just took a loss recently to the New York Knicks themselves. If you missed that one, go check that out. That was a barn burner. The Knicks coming back from 15 or 16 points down in the 4th quarter to shock the Diesel. I was sitting there watching like, let us go. Like they couldn't make a shot. The Knicks just was just on fire. And then it went to overtime, and then the story that was all she wrote. But yeah, next game coming up will be Showtime, hosting the 5-18 Phoenix Suns. Yikes! Right, but you never know, man. Like after that, it'll be Team Larry Bird taking on the Clippers. So, but you never know what you're gonna get in this series, man. Like I said, every game is different, man. I thought that I thought that the Dream were gonna take care of Houston because I thought they had superior rebounding, and they did. They rebounded. They completely owned the Rockets on the boards in that game. But the turnovers, and then Olajuwon kind of got a little tired at the end, and he couldn't close. And we probably should have went to DeAndre Murray a little bit more. And it's he kind of came because he was kind of carrying him late in those last few baskets. So sometimes you gotta take a loss to learn about yourself, and team is gonna learn about themselves going forward, like who to go to in certain situations. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna bring this stream to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys next time as the Suns take on the Las Vegas Showtime. Here as we continue the coverage of the NBA legends in the modern era, Ultimate Season Showdown. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be there when I go live. And make sure you guys are reading the description area where I leave all the details and all the stuff and storylines for you guys to watch so you can keep up with the series. And if you haven't checked out the playlist on my channel, you can find all the games there in chronological order with all the storylines there on each video. And if you have any questions about how the season or how the series works, make sure you read the description area on the playlist on my channel where it details how the season works, the rules, and the 10 players and 10 teams that have been built, how they're built, and the rules that go into it. And with that, disclaimer out of the way, I will say good night and goodbye to you guys. Take care. See you next time. Peace.